Hi everyone, it's Giselle with a message for today. Today I wanted to talk about a topic that I had on my list of videos to make. As you may be able to tell, I haven't been posting for a while, and yesterday was the first day in about a month that I have posted again. And I did explain in my videos yesterday that I just wasn't inspired to post because everything just seemed to go really strange in my life as well as the collective and the energies around me. And so I just felt very uninspired, which is why I hadn't posted for quite a long time. So yesterday I thought, you know what, let's just post one video, because I remember that the night before that, Friday night, I think it was. No, Thursday night. I don't know what day it is anymore. It's Saturday today. So, Thursday night, I made a 20-minute long video and I started to post it. It was processing on YouTube, and then I was just having second thoughts about it. I thought, you know what, my vibes are just all over the place. My energy is off. I don't want to post something with that kind of energy attached to it. Let me just delete it and start again. So I abandoned the processing. I said, no, I don't want to do this. And then I thought, you know what, let's have a good night's sleep and try again in the morning. Again, in the morning, I made a video, the one I did upload, thinking, okay, this is probably going to be one video and that's going to be it for a little while because I'm still feeling a bit blah, particularly affected by the collective, and certainly after having gone out to get some food and other supplies, I just felt so down. But then I felt more inspired as I uploaded that one video. I kept getting messages to upload more, and I thought, you know what, I will. And one of them I haven't done in a while is doing a collective reading for people. So I had quite a good response on that, which, if you are interested in more of those kind of videos, I certainly will look into doing that, because I haven't done in a while, because it's not my normal style. I don't usually use cards to do my personal readings. So when I'm using the cards in the videos, it's not really my style, my normal style. But I guess that I can't speak. I guess this is what this time is. It's pushing you out of your comfort zone. It's getting you to really reflect within you and get really familiar with yourself. That's what I've definitely noticed, because I thought I was pretty good with managing my personal energy when it came to being influenced by the collective. But when the world is so caught into fear and doubt, it is hard to ignore. Even if you've been managing your energies and balancing yourself for many, many years, it is still going to impact you somehow. It definitely did with me. I'm glad to read a comment on one of my videos where a viewer said that they had found clarity in what I had mentioned about the collective energies, because they didn't understand why suddenly, out of the blue, pretty much, they started to feel very down, very sad and discouraged. And it is truly the collective energies. And I'm glad that I've been able to clarify something for someone. I thought that this was widespread knowledge, but then again, I shouldn't assume these kind of things. And so I'm glad I mentioned it, because it did help somebody to get more clear about why they're feeling the way that they are, and that they're not going crazy or mad. It's nothing to do with your state of mind. It is to do with being an empath, feeling very strongly how other people are feeling, particularly the collective, because everyone's kind of in the same boat now, and everyone, whether you've got money or you don't, whether you're from a certain country or you're a different race, it doesn't matter. We're all in the same boat. We're all vulnerable and we're all a little bit uncertain and scared. And as optimistic as I like to be, I pride myself in being calm. It has still affected me because when I left that supermarket yesterday, my heart was pounding, which is a very unusual thing for me. I've practiced years and years of calming myself, of keeping myself grounded, having very low resting heart rate. You know, when I share my energy with other people, I've given an example in the past that I shared my calm heart rate with my brother, and when he felt how I feel, he said he wanted to be in that energy of calm forever, like he didn't want to leave. And I said, look, I can only share this with you for a certain amount of time. You're gonna have to find your own way of getting to this place. But I just wanted to show to you that it is possible to be calm and not suffer from continuous anxiety and elevated heart rate. But you must find your own way. I'm just showing to you that this is possible, but you cannot stay latched onto my energy indefinitely. That's not a solution. So when I came home with an elevated heart rate and the feelings that don't belong to me, I was overwhelmed and I did burst out crying and feeling hopeless. And I thought, this is not me. Why am I hopeless? My life is still going according to how, well, it has a bit of a disruption, but you know, as much as I can, things are still going to plan. I've got plenty of food. I've got my health. I've got a nice little place where I can work from home. Why am I so overwhelmingly sad? And it's everyone's energy. It's the people. It's the collective energy. And certainly because I've been, you know, it's bad enough tuning into that from a distance when I'm in my nice little serene place at home. But when I'm directly immersed into that energy through direct contact with people, then it's so much worse. So this topic I wanted to talk about was one of the topics I had written about, I think about 3-4 weeks ago, when I was going through that spell of being very uninspired and unable to post anything, because I didn't want that uninspired vibe to be transmuted into that video, to be, you know, picked up by empaths who are viewing my video. And the title I gave it is Choose Love Despite Difficulties. And when I reread that list of topics, I thought, wow, I thought it was applicable back then, about a month ago, but it's more applicable now than ever. And then I did ask, can I have a card that will help me to give messages today? And this is the card that they gave me. It's a number 6. It's the base chakra energy, which I find very highly applicable for this time, because everyone's base chakra, I would say everyone, yeah, including my own, has suffered from the feeling of collective fear and doubt. And the card says material and spiritual prosperity. So this is what they would like us to focus on: material and spiritual prosperity despite the difficulties. And how do we get ourselves there? It's through tuning into the energy of love rather than tuning into the energy of fear, and using our base chakra energy to align with love, because our base chakra has that fight or flight energy within it. But we have to fight for love. We can't just merely stick our heads in the sand or join the collective in becoming fearful and doubtful. If we as a small group are able to tune into love, we will grow the energy of love and it will spread, and other people that maybe not tuned into love right now, after a while will start to be fed up of being tuned into fear. But because we're already tuned into love, they will be able to energetically pick that up and also tune into love. It's like that musical instrument. experiment, isn't it? You have one guitar on one side of the room and another guitar on the other side of the room, and you pluck one string, and the other guitar that's not being touched, that particular string will start to vibrate, and both guitars will be making sounds. I actually tried that myself. It was really cool to see. I had one guitar laying at the top of my bed and the other at the bottom, and I just plucked, an E string on one, and then the other one at the same time started to vibrate. So it was really cool to see that that's, yeah, definitely a true thing. And this is what I feel we can do. Let's be the instrument for the planet. Let's choose love despite difficulties. Let's choose material and spiritual prosperity, and we will prevail, because as much as we can, if we vibrate at the energy of love, other instruments, other people will pick that up and start to vibrate at the energy of love too. That's why I also like to use music to send out the love vibrations through the music into the universe. When I play an instrument or when I sing, I feel that my energy, although it might not be heard throughout the world, the energy of it, the vibration of it, does travel and does really, transform the world's energy in a way. And the more of us that can do that, the more that will have an impact, and other people will be eventually transformed into doing that themselves. And then hopefully, as a collective, we can stop tuning into fear and start tuning into love. So if you're creative through any means, whether that's cooking, playing an instrument, I don't know, painting, writing, dancing, whatever makes your heart sing, whatever gives you joy, even if it's just cuddling with a pet. There's so much joy that you can get from animals. They are such loving, amazing creatures. They have so much love. Just you tuning into that love and just feeling it in your heart and having the intention that that love that you feel will be felt by other people who need it the most across the planet, that is going to have a domino effect. It really, really will. And I hope that this video that I'm filling with love now, I am speaking from the heart and I am emanating my heart chakra energy into this video. I hope you pick it up, and I hope it inspires you to in turn spread your love. Choose love, not fear, despite the difficult times. That's the topic that I was drawn to talking about today, and the card that I was given to talk with, well, to use as an image, is material and spiritual prosperity, because we will have material and spiritual prosperity despite the people that are being particularly negative at this time, but I can't even talk right now, sorry. Despite, my friend who offered to take me to the shop yesterday, all they could talk about was it's all going downhill, everything is, just looking really bleak, and good luck trying to fix this economy, it's going to take months and years, and we're not going to bounce back very easily, blah, 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 blah. I just didn't want to tune into that. I just didn't want to, and he goes, well, at least I'm realistic, but you need a little bit of magic to transform the world. People who invented certain things, electricity, aviation, they may have been thought up as being not realistic, but you need a bit of that, of not being overly realistic, to be able to go beyond the status quo, go beyond middle of the road, and push yourself to attain something that may seem miraculous, but these days we just consider to be very normal. We need a bit of our childlike wonder to elevate this planet into a better place than how it was left before. Through these kind of what we perceive as disastrous things, we have the opportunity to choose, and we have three options. Do we want the same as before, worse than before, or better than before? If we set the intent, and intent is so strong, intent can do so much. If we set the collective intent to do better than before, then I have no doubt that we will absolutely reach that. We absolutely will. So I'm hoping that this has inspired you to at least partake in choosing love, setting the intent for a better world, and to know that we will bounce back. And if we put this positivity and passionate heart energy into it, then we will bounce back far quicker than we, have been given predictions from people who are trying to be overly sensible and logical. We can do it. I believe in magic. I believe in love. And I believe that each and every one of you who is drawn to watching this video has that ability to contribute to a beautiful new life for all of us. So thank you for watching. If you would like to purchase any of my services, the details are in the description. I've also started a promotion until the end of this month to help you purchase readings at a discounted rate at smaller packages so that you can, access it, have it hopefully a bit more accessible. And yeah, I just want to thank you all so very much for watching, for supporting me, for welcoming me back. Those messages are very, very heartfelt. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.